There's too many variables.
Yeah.
So some are saying, for example, okay, these hadiths we don't agree with, those hadiths we do.
Yeah.
We agree with, Sunnis generically agree with Sahih.
Yeah.
Some say, okay, we don't agree with that exact bit, the
Yeah.
embarrassing part. Then some are saying, well, it means this, it means that. Like last night I spoke to a Muslim, a fellow West Indian man.
Yeah.
Right? I showed him certain hadiths and he's like, whoa, what is that?
Yeah.
He's been a Muslim for 30 years.
Yeah.
And he's like...
A lot of Caribbean and West Indies folk were during the time when, the black community had to fight for its rights. Like, and that's something that the black community has always had to do to some degree. And thankfully, that the need for that has gone down because, I mean, there's no office of state now that is not open to a guy from the black community, right? But a lot of, back when it was a real fight, a lot of black folk got bounced into Islam based on their anger towards white folk for past injustices.
I think what it
My point being that a lot of those black folk need to reflect whether they made the right choice all those years ago. Whether they got duped. Yeah?
I think they did. A lot of them did. Because I'm looking at the consistency and I don't see a lot of consistency amongst many. So, okay, I get it, we're here in the West. But many that I'm speaking to who's actually done their research would say that they prefer to live in the West than they would in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Or in other parts of the Muslim world where they're...
Well, everybody loves freedom, don't they?
Exactly.
But the thing is, this is again, and like no offense, but I get bored of softball conversation, right? Like I get bored. I get bored of softball conversation. So, like, and
I'm doing my research.
Right, unless we've got some actual questions about the Christian faith, I'll make this my last point, which is that the Western modernity is a Christian screw-up, right? But even a Christian screw-up is better than Islam. Even when Christians get it wrong, we still end up creating something that's better than everything else.
Okay.
And that's what the West is. The modern West is a Christian screw-up. But it's still better than everything else. So what is that telling you about Christianity?
Well, it would be saying that there's something good there.
Yeah, something profoundly good. And what I want, I mean, in closing, unless we want to get into something more meaty, which is your opportunity, but in closing, what I would say to you is that I'm inviting you to embrace something that is beyond Western civilization.
Okay.
That is supranational. That Western civilization is a kind of like I say, it's a Christian screw-up. But Christianity, real Christianity lived, is not liberalism. Don't think that this is a choice between Christianity or Islam. This is Christianity, Islam, or liberalism.
Okay.
And liberalism is just as cancerous and just as dangerous to us as Islam is. Yeah? So, honestly, like, I just want to put it on record. Thank you. Shalina really should stop. She's not contributing anything to Speaker's Corner. She brings heat, but no substance or content. She creates and agitates a lot of people and then requires Christian men to protect her. Shalina, please stop, right? If you don't know how to do apologetics, if you don't know how to debate, please stop, because your behavior is a danger to yourself and is a danger to every Christian man that then has to run in and protect you. So please, Shalina, stop, right? This isn't for you, love. This is not your place, right? Learn, you're not Hatun, right? Hatun brought substance, she brought argument. All you're bringing is drama. So I'm asking you, I've asked you in private, I've spoke to you in private, I know other people have spoke to you in private. You're not listening to anyone's counsel, so now I'm stating it publicly. Please stop, because you're endangering yourself and you're endangering your brothers and sisters, and that's irresponsible, it's unloving, it's unkind. And if you need to talk to me about it in private, I'll gladly talk to you about it in private. All right.
That was a good speech.
Okay.
Man. That was a good one, yeah.
Yeah,
we'll speak in private.
when I'd like, because you come to me week after week with softball conversation, bro, and you're avoiding the substantial conversations. Let's do the substantial conversations. I'm happy to do it. Well, let's do it soon. You've got my contact details, right?
Yeah.
Right, well, get in touch.